two coconut heads here.
Yep.
We're at Best of the Best.
Yes, at Best of the Best.
This year is a big one because Buju Banton and Beres Hammond, they're going to be sharing the stage together for the first time.
Wow. Also, Wayne Wonder is here.
Wayne Wonder as well, Romain, Virgo, Marcia Griffiths is here, Chronic Law is here as well.
Yes, all of these guys.
Yeah, so it's taking place in Bayfront in downtown Miami.
Park, yes.
And you know, it's super special to me because it is the kickoff to Caribbean Heritage Month.
Yeah, but you know, it's the Haitian month.
You have a couple days left. All right, y'all have about a week left, and then it kicks off into Caribbean Heritage Month. All right, y'all, that's it. So who are you looking forward to seeing?
Beres Hammond, of course.
What about Buju Banton?
And Buju, but mainly Beres Hammond.
All right, Mr. My little Jamaican, my little Haitian Jamaican. All right, y'all.
And that's my little Haitian.
All right, y'all. One love.
Peace.
I'm looking for a woman in a red dress right now. I know she's somewhere around here. Now this is what I want you to win. Hello. If you spend your last money to come here, let me see what I need. Okay.
All right, y'all. So we're the 19th annual Best of the Best. I'm here with reggae artist Romain Virgo. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me on the program. It's
Yes.
a joy being here once more.
Most definitely. So, okay. Next month is Caribbean Heritage Month along with Black Music Month as well.
Wow.
So you have exploded the charts. You are globally known.
Yeah.
I'm a millennial. So for the Gen Zs, the Gen Alphas, and the Gen Betas, right? The younger generation.
Wow.
How do you intend on keeping this genre alive, especially with the younger generation?
I mean, the younger people will always be interested in younger music, if I could call it that. And I believe that it is just my duty to stay true to myself, first of all. There's something that I always say that, you know, young people will understand what they're missing when they get a little bit older, when life gets a little bit more serious, you know, because no matter how you try to force music and say, hey, listen to this music, listen to this song, listen to Romain Virgo, you know, they will always be interested in what they are interested in. But it's just to stay true to myself, and hopefully, you know, that time will come where
Yes.
they understand how important the kind of music that we do are to our generation, to our culture, to the growth of black culture, black movement, and everything that says black, you know? So,
Yes.
yeah.
So my mom, she's a baby boomer, and she grew up on Lovers Rock, that kind of music, you know?
The Beres and the
All of them, Freddie McGregor, all of them, yes.
Yeah.
Is it our responsibility to teach the next generation to preserve this genre?
It is, you know, but we can only try.
Okay.
You know, I mean, these young people, they have their own minds, you know, and so we can only try and introduce it to them, especially from their young. I think that's the best way. If we want to get young people into it, we have to do it from their young. Play the music in the car,
Yes.
get them to love it. That is how I end up loving reggae music, lovers rock music anyway. It was because there was a sound system right across from me that used to play just strictly reggae music, you know, and so as a young man, there was no way I could get away from it. And then I just grew with this love. So even though I liked other genres of music, there was this love for lovers rock and just reggae music in general for me.
Yeah. So Father's Day is coming up.
Yes.
And you speaking about, you know, your mother and your wife and them inspiring and shaping your life, you know? So as we approach June, how have their impact shaped who you are today and also being a father?
Tremendously, you know, just the values and the morals that I grew up learning from my parents. Even though we grew up in a poor community where, you know, we didn't have much, we didn't know. And that was because of the love that surrounded us. There was, even when we didn't have food, or, you know, the food, what people would call food. Just the love that they used to share within those moments. I help you to like whatever they have. You know, you learn so much. You eat what you have, you eat what we prepare, and what we prepare is the best. And just these little things that they used to do back then, it helped me to appreciate life so much. Like, you know, like Jamaicans would say, not too frightened away. It's that kind of vibe, you know. Come up now and it doesn't matter. You know, if one day I should fall back to eating the tin mackerel and some white rice.
Woo! That's the best.
Listen, that's the best. You know what I mean? So it's just love. You know, we give thanks to our parents and all that they taught us, you know, as much as they could, all that they have done for us. And we just continue to use those things that we've learned back then to help our children to grow, you know, and especially as a father.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's so much to pass on, and I'm just grateful.
Yes, definitely. Now, do you think traditional radio is becoming obsolete versus the digital day and age?
Traditional radio, I mean, why? Sometimes I listen and even myself, sometimes I'm like, hey, you know, yeah, I grew up, all right, back in Jamaica, I grew up listening to IRFM, which is like the radio that, you know, that going to school, going to church, they are the people. I think there's still and always a place for them, you know, and I'm grateful. A part of my whole upbringing and growth and who I am today, you know, it has to do with me growing up and listening to traditional music.
Radio,
So I'm just grateful.
So I was talking to Shaggy the other day. He's having the Island Music Conference next year.
Yes.
He said streaming creates stars, but radio creates superstars.
I believe so.
So that's what he said.
I believe. I agree with that. You know, because growing up, I used to, you just want to hear your music play on the radio, and that was like the best connection.
Yes.
You know. So I mean, we can talk and say all we want, but when you connect with the radio, there's something special about it. You know, and I believe there's still value, there's still a strong amount of value in just being a part of traditional radio and hearing the music play like that, you know. We give thanks for the streaming world now and everything, but I'm glad that I got a little piece of that. So yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Congratulations. Great seeing you. And we'll take a quick picture.
Thank you.
All right. The 19th annual Best of the Best in downtown Miami. And y'all, it is a very special night because Buju Banton and Beres Hammond, they're sharing the stage tonight.
Yo, and Beres Hammond, that's him that is on the stage right now. I'm telling you, old man is killing it. This old man is killing it right now, okay?
You know what, y'all, we saw like a big crowd.
She didn't recognize him.
I didn't recognize him because he lost a lot of weight.
This is my second time seeing him. The first time I saw him, I was back in college. We're talking about like 22 years ago. So it was dope to actually see him again performing on stage, and he is doing his thing. He's killing it.
You know, and this is my first time seeing him perform. My mom is a big fan of Beres Hammond. Big fan. So Mom, this video is for you.
To Koconut Heads.
To Koconut Heads.
Peace. All right, y'all, so we're at the 19th annual Best of the Best. I'm here with Jamaican artist Wayne Wonder. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Yes. June is next month. June is Caribbean American Heritage Month, and also it's Black Music Month as well.
Right.
You are a globally known international artist. So how do you continue to represent this especially for the Jamaican island and for Jamaican reggae and culture?
Right. I just do it from my heart, do it from a good place, and just do it to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
And just represent.
Black Music Month. When people think of Black Music Month, they think of probably commercialized music, maybe pop, rock, rap, hip hop. How does reggae play into Black Music Month?
Because roots rock reggae is basically for the people, you know, the struggles of the people, the heart and soul of the people, what the people are going through, and from that we write music to uplift the people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's very special. It's not like something poppy. You know, it's
a special
real.
message.
It's real. It's real.
So we're in 2025. We're in the era of digital. Everything is streaming and digital and so forth.
Yes.
So how does traditional radio play into this day and age when it comes to streaming? Do you see it being obsolete? What's your take on that?
I don't see it as obsolete because there's a lot of money still in, you know, in radio. So if you can stream and get your earplay, it's even better.
Okay.
I mean,
of course, because it's two different platforms.
Two different platforms.
For the younger generations,
Yes.
the Gen Zs, the Gen Alphas, what do you want to say to them when they watch this video 30, 40 years from now?
Wow. Wayne Wonder represents music from the heart and from a good place. Yes, so keep supporting.
Yes, and keep reggae alive.
Keep
Perfect.
reggae alive, of course.
Annual Best of the Best, and Beres Hammond, it's a pleasure to meet you. When I was a little girl in Jamaica, about 6 years old, my mom would always have me sit beside the record player, and every time your song came on, she'll always have me hit the record button to record your songs, you know?
Yeah, so you're actually telling people how old I am, right?
No, not at all, not at all. Not at all, but that...
No, it's all right, baby.
Yeah, but it's a memory for me. Every time I hear your name or see your face, that memory come up as a little child, you know?
Right.
So we're in 2025, and that time has changed drastically with streaming and digital, you know?
Yes.
So how has that evolution been for you?
It's all right. I learned to live each day at a time, you know, and I just go with the flow, you know? Yeah, and whatever comes around, I must be strong and fit enough to face the moment.
There you go, be in the moment.
Yeah, it don't bother me at all, you know?
So we have, I'm a millennial. So you have the Gen Zs, you got the Gen Alphas, and now the Gen Betas, the younger generations, right? So what do you want to say to them watching this video 20, 30, 40 years from now?
Don't be like me. Just don't be like Beres. Aspire to do something like myself, but Beres is a hard nut to crack, you know? Very hard.
All right, awesome.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll take a quick picture, and it's such an honor. Thank you.
So, Nikki, we just interviewed
The legendary Beres Hammond.
Yes. Now check this out. That's who I wanted to see tonight. That I saw him perform, and I'm happy. I don't care who else performed, but yo.
You know what? I'm happy as well. Listen, you'll see the interview, but every time I think of Beres Hammond, I think about my mother, and I think about me being a little girl in Jamaica, and me seeing him tonight in person was everything. That's all I needed tonight. Thank you. Best of the best. Thank you so much.
Yes. Peace.
Take your time, don't do it in a hurry.